What's up, guys? Chemist along with Little Green Man for Meanwhile in the Man Cave, and today we are doing yet another DLX Transformers. This is another evil Decepticon. It's from the movie Bumblebee. This is Soundwave and Ravage. This would be Megatron's most trusted lieutenant in the comics back in the day. I like this one because it looks a lot like the Gen 1 type figures. Now, we did do Megatron and Optimus Prime in previous videos on there, so if you're interested in those, check them out.
Was this also made by Threezero?
It is. It is Threezero.
We've had a lot of Threezero stuff too.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Quite a bit.
I think, yeah, both the Transformers, I can't remember. I thought we had I don't think we did it on video, but we have I think it's a Halo from Halo Reach. I think it's the team leader. But box just looks like it's probably the figure itself on here. Top just has what it is. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of anything particularly fancy on this box. Even on the back, doesn't really have much of anything on here. Now, I do believe this opens up. A gatefold. You can see the figure.
Nice.
So we'll get a better look at it once we're in here. I believe this just pops off here. Hopefully it's like the other ones. This one, if it is, it's pretty good. Now I know the other ones were in layers. There's like 3 layers in this, so. Now this one won't transform like it does, like the DLX versions don't. They just look like, they're just well modeled, but they don't actually transform. Now, back in the series, it transformed into basically a tape deck. Very well modeled.
Wow, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah. A lot of articulation in these too.
Yeah, you can see at like the neck and like sort of the
multi-neck, really.
Yeah, like sort of in the collarbone area.
Yeah. I believe this opens. Yep. Yeah.
You can put some of his weapons in there.
No, that's where Ravage goes in, which we'll show you that when it goes in. So you can actually put him in there. I'll show you how that works once we get to this. I think this takes batteries too. We're probably not going to load those in. But the weathering on these models is pretty cool. You got your scratches and scrapes on the simulated metal. They are plastic. They are not die-cast. So
they look good for plastic.
Yeah.
I thought they were die-cast. So it's not heavy?
No, it's actually got some heft to it. I think maybe the inner skeleton could possibly be metal, but all the outer is definitely plastic. But we'll if it's anything like the other ones, they'll be very articulate. There's a lot of articulation options. Here's your instructions.
Nice.
Now it's very similar to the Iron Man stuff that we've done in War Machine, in that you gotta move the pieces of armor when you're posing them, so they don't scratch up or whatever. So they show some places where there's some key contact points you just need to be careful with. So like I said, I would just recommend posing it slow, just trying to rush to the poses and get it all set up. It shows you how to assemble Ravage. Now it would have been pretty cool if they had offered the other. Now in the movies and or the comics and cartoons back in the day, there were several other robots that could go inside of them. You had Rumble and Laserbeak and some other ones in there that could go in. Frenzy, I think, was another one. It would have been pretty cool if they'd made those, but as of yet, I don't think they do. Now, as far as in the box, on the very bottom, you got the stand. And these stands are pretty heavy duty because these figures are fairly heavy. Oh, and there's, yeah, another piece here. So there's some assembly required with this.
It's not that hard though.
No, and they're just like the other ones. So basically what happens is this goes in, leave here. Oh, there. And then this can go up. It ratchets basically. You got a release down here that you can do different poses or whatever, I mean different positioning. This looks like
a gun, minigun?
it's the shoulder cannon basically. He has.
Looks like it has multiple barrels though.
Yeah. Probably rockets.
Oh.
I'm guessing. I'm not sure where this is going to.
Maybe he's back.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, and then probably. Well, I don't know. And I would have to rotate up and over. So there's a piece that you'll find up here. It's right in that compartment up in the corner. Basically, you've got that relayer. Now this long part, it's the longer of the two, goes in here. Then you take that, put it into the receptacle there, and boom, goes right in. If you want to retract it or whatever, you can. But yeah, so that would
Nice.
give me a shoulder cannon. It's a pretty, I really like. Soundwave is kind of always been one of my favorite looking Transformers. And then iconic in the show, if you've ever seen it, which I know you probably really haven't, is the his voice. It's very mechanical sounding in the.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, I've seen some clips.
Clips
yeah.
of it. Yeah.
As you command, Megatron.
So probably right here. Did you put it in? So there's all your different hands as well. There's a lot. One, yeah, got six. Well, actually, 7 of them on here. And I believe this is the gun-toting hand if you're gonna have it in his left hand.
Alright. For all you left-handed people out there,
Yeah, you know.
like me.
Yeah, I can say everything else is built for a right-handed world. It seems like, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alrighty. And these should just pull out. They should be on a little ball joint. And they are. So if you can see.
Nice.
And you just snap that right back in. Based on whatever, you know, hand you want on there.
Does it go in easier, kind of hard?
You gotta kind of work its way in. Once it goes in, it's fine, but you just kind of have to twist it until it snaps into play on there.
Nice.
But there's quite a bit of articulation in these arms, too, with the shoulder joints, all that kind of stuff. This armor pivots up and down, so if you need it to, you know, whatever pose you kind of want. So we'll mess around with that with some poses in a little bit here. But for now, we're going to show you Ravage. So now we're going to get Ravage in, but I'm going to show you how he fits in there. So you open this door, right? And in this, when he's in the folded position, you basically just put him right in there and close that up.
Fits perfect.
Fits perfect.
And you can actually see him from.
Yep, because it's clear.
Nice.
So no, I like it. I like that it fits in there. It's not just a, you know, an extra, you know, robot or whatever that you can't really do anything with. But it would be cool if they made the other robots. It would be pretty awesome if they did. So Threezero, if you watch this, do that. But anyway, I gotta unfold this thing. Now he's got some other weapons in the box. Now the three, they're kind of a formation right here. These are the weapons that actually go on him once you get them unfolded. So just keep in mind that those don't go on Soundwave himself. All right, let's get them all unfolded here.
Ravage transformed.
Let's see, where's his head here? There it is. Does this come all the way?
It looks
complete?
upside down.
Yeah, I think it actually does. I think it comes down this way. There we go.
Okay, there, that's better.
There we are. Yep. Now the tail. Right there.
His tail looks kind of deadly. Looks like a scorpion tail.
Oh wow! I think does the mouth open? Yep,
Oh,
it does.
nice.
Yep.
Wow.
That's on a pivot joint too for the mouth. You can see it. It's kind of small, but
Yep.
it does open and close, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
To me, this has been the best looking Soundwave that they've made, even over the originals. Let's see. So, and then, I'm assuming the guns go out on the side. Like that. So you'll position those. Again, they have a little nub, and then you put it in a receptacle on
In
the
his
side.
back legs.
Yeah, on the rear legs. So the last thing goes up on top, and two little receptacles on there. And it actually moves around a little bit here too.
Oh, nice.
So, but
Gives
he
you a
looks-
cool range of motion.
Yep, and there's quite a lot of, like, there's swivel joints here for the legs. Everything, so you can position them in different spots. These you can move.
Down.
Yep. So there's a lot of movement you can do. A lot of poses you might be able to play with on this. I think I'm going to have him trying to come out of the chest cavity on Soundwave when I do this. So I'm going to mess with that a little bit, and then we'll show you whether that was successful or not. All right, this is kind of the pose I'm messing around with right now. Kind of, he's directing Ravage out to attack. It's pretty cool that you can do that. I really like this figure. Soundwave looks, I think this is probably my favorite version of Soundwave I've seen. Like I said, that'd be great though if they came out with the other versions of his robots though. You could have them posed, you know, have them posed with him. It'd be pretty cool. But if you have the other DLX figures, they'll go well with that. I'm gonna rotate this a little bit so you guys can get a good look at some of the different stuff on it. Now here's the back of the figure. You guys didn't get a good look at that yet. There's a lot of really just nice detail.
Lots of weathering and everything.
Yep. Just little parts and pieces and just looks really mechanical, but not so crazy like the Michael Bay stuff that you can really like see, you know, tell that it's a robot. That's what I like about this, is a nice balance between the two. But there's just so much great detail work on there. And if you really want to mess around with, I think you could get some pretty dynamic poses with him too.
Yeah. Yeah, this is just something we came out with the top of our head.
Yeah. But if you really want to play around with it or have them interacting with the other Transformers that you have, I think you can come up with something pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I think next video, I think we're gonna do up outside of maybe we have more cars to do. Obviously, if you watch any of our 18th scale car model stuff, but if you prefer more like the sci-fi and that type of stuff, we've got a Hawkeye we're gonna be doing. Hawkeye from Avengers Endgame we're going to be doing, and I have a Spider-Man that we've had kicking around for a long while that's just been packed up. I'll have to dig it out. It's the Iron Spider. Not from the movie, but it's actually based on the comic. So keep a lookout for that. Anyway, any final thoughts from you, Green Man?
I really like this figure. It's I want to say this my second favorite of the Transformers. Megatron's my favorite so
yeah,
far.
I really like Megatron too. I think they go good together now.
Yeah.
We've got the Decepticons outnumbering the Autobots here, so
We're gonna need some more Autobots now.
but anyway, I want to thank you guys for tuning in.
Come back for the next episode of Meanwhile in the Man Cave.
Talk to you guys later.